What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division build video. Today we're going to take a look at an SMG build that I actually created live on Twitch with the input of the chat, and it actually turned out really well. Just before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Even better, come on over to Twitch and hit that follow button. I could be streaming live right now, and if you need a community Discord, there has never been a better time to join. You'll find the link for that down below in the description. And with all that said, let's get started. So this build itself actually started out as live as an Umbra build. We were making an Umbra SMG build, and it just didn't seem to gel together, going in and out of cover, the skills, and in the end we sacked that off and we went with a striker version instead. And really it came down to, once we kind of put the pieces together, how fast we could get the gun going. And initial thoughts were, let's use the chatterbox, because obviously when you reload with the chatterbox and there's enemies all around, hopefully it's counting here, you get a huge buff. So you can see I've got some of the buff there, and it's really nice, and it hits fairly hard as well at the top, considering it's in that hard, you know, 747k there. It's really nice. But then we kind of came away from that and went to a vector instead, because it just hits fast all of the time. And although yes, we have to reload this with the chatterbox, actually if you get kills you don't really have to reload. It just it hits around the same, just a little bit more, but it's so much faster. So we end up landing with the vector, and then obviously those talents and all of the things came into play. So let's show you the build. So we really wanted to build in some sustain into this, and as we're going to be using, I was using the Dark Winter at first, right? The Dark Winter, it's absolutely amazing. Do get yourself one, absolutely brilliant. But there's two ways you can run this build, and I liked running it all red. And I'll go into a mission and I'll show you how much armor you can build up on an all red build. It's insane, it's absolutely crazy. But I also did farm some pieces out, and we'll switch them over on stream on this video, and we'll make these blues. And although they are a little bit short on crit chance, we'll get an idea of if a blue is a good survivability or not. So first of all, we'll take a look at the stats. So we were a little bit short on the crit chance for some reason. Why are we short on the crit chance? Did it change? Something's changed. Chance. Yes, this should be chance. So chance, and then an extended mag, which will put us about 58ish, I think, 57. There we go. Yeah, and don't forget, we're nothing missing on this build, nothing at all. Everything is maxed out. So we'll go through it very quickly. For strikers, weapon damage, crit hit damage. Obviously, the two set bonus is weapon handling, then rate of fire, and then striker's gamble. We're only using the regular striker's gamble. So we'll get weapon hits increasing total weapon damage by 0.65%, stacking up to 100 times. The reason is we're not taking the extra damage, is we're using the backpack for some survivability. On the gloves, weapon damage, crit damage. On the knees, weapon damage, crit damage. And on the holster, weapon damage, crit damage. Chest piece, we're taking a Sokolov because we want the 10% SMG damage. Then we've got weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and obliterate, because it's just super powerful. Backpack, we want some more damage, so we got crit damage because it's a groupo, weapon damage, crit chance, and then crit damage. And we're taking bloodsucker. Killing an enemy adds and refreshes a stack of 10% bonus armor for 10 seconds, and the max is 10 stacks. And that's really nice. Gunner, because we get the speed increase on the RPM as well, and we also get some 10% armor on kill. It just makes it really nice. You could go firewall and get the extra crit damage from the mod, but I went with the armor on kill and the RPM increase as well. My gun, this one's a little bit short because I was using the Dark Winter, which I've got fully optimized. But when we changed to this, we just put preservation on it. Killing an enemy repairs 10% armor over 5 seconds. Headshots kills improve the repair by an additional 10%. It's just really nice, and you're up close and personal a lot, so it just works really well. So let me go now with the all red version. Hopefully this will go all right. And I'll show you the sheer amount of stacks that you can actually just stack up. I'm a few percent short, obviously, with this one not being completely maxed out. So we'll do this live and then we'll switch over. We'll add a couple of blues with a little bit less crit chance and we'll see what they both look like. I guess you're already seeing the effects of how much blue I've got. And we all know by now this is a fairly easy. Oh, I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna go for the head rather than the backpack and see if I can break it. Oh, bro, you are OP. Usually I would tap the backpack of the chunga and break it, and it'd be down much quicker. But tried to see if we could really break the head without being too risky, and it was fine. Striker's stacks up to max nearly as well, so that's not a concern because of how fast we are hitting. But we'll just do another example in this section. That one escaped. We'll come to him later though. It is a shame it doesn't repair the shield. That would be really good. As you can see, no problem whatsoever. And look at that armor bar. And I've had it more than that. It depends, you know, if you get them caught in a room. It's just crazy. So that is this build. It's really, really good. So what we're going to do now, because I don't want to give you too much footage, you'll die of boredom. We'll go over and we'll add a couple of blues. And we'll just see what survivability feels like. I know a lot of people do like running some blues with a bit of survivability. I don't usually. I kind of think with my Reviver Hive, I can cope with the blue that I'm getting. So what we'll do, we'll change the mask. But we'll make it easier. What have I got here? Got a holster here that is lacking a bit of crit chance and a bit of the weapon damage, but we're going to change that anyway. And then the knees, we can do the same here. So lacking a bit of crit chance. So although we are going to be doing a little bit of damage, it's only crit chance, not going to be too much, and we're probably not going to notice. We'll take the knees and we'll swap that to an armor tier. Obviously this is going to then, with all the other recovery of the armor that we've got, going to make all that a little bit higher as well. Let's reset it. We'll run the same bit all over again. And just kind of see how it goes. But this build, I like it a lot. It's really, really, really good. Nuking the Chunga's backpacks and absolutely obliterating through them. It feels really, really good. You saw the clip at the beginning. That was actually live. We tagged that off Twitch. We just couldn't believe the results of the build. We've got a Chunga already out. Spotted Chunga here. Whoa, 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 we might die. Ah! All blues just turned out a little bit worse. Oh, and they've got us. See if we can recover. We can. Well, this is why I run these bits live, you see, because otherwise it doesn't show the build in its reality. Now that I'm going, it's great. Just got caught out by the Chunga. Look at all the armor. way more survivability now than once you get it going. I should have tried to pop him sooner rather than get round the back. Gameplay error. But we'll play these next two sections because there's another chunga. We'll see how we get on. Rude. Oh, we got a red. Blue screen. Didn't think we could get blue screens yet. Oh, we can. And now we're taking a chunking off there, but we've got that much armor, it really doesn't matter. That's absolutely crazy. We're going to take this. That's absolutely crazy. 2 blues, and look how much armor I had. I like a barcode. Very impressive. And that's where the armor saves you. Oh, it's gonna be coming out. Let's see if we can snag his backpack from up here. Where is he? Are they coming out? Well, there he is. I didn't even hear him come out. He's usually talking to himself and all sorts. Always coming up. And not as quick as in the initial video that I did. But we took him down, no messing, really quick, and we've got one guy left. And the build's just really nice. I really, really like it. If you're at all good with the SMGs, you'll have a lot of fun with this. Just tag them weak points and it just absolutely melts them away. Just to go over it one more time, as you can see here, I put the 2 blues in the bottom. It's up to you. I really don't feel like you need them. You've got a revive hive. I feel like you could go all out damage, but it's totally up to personal preference. You can either throw a few blues in or not. Totally up to you. Thank you for watching, agents. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Have you done a Strikers SMG build? If you have, what have you been using? There is also some other options. Like I said, the Chatterbox works really, really well. The Dark Winter works really, really well. Emmeline's Guard as well, if you want a bit more life, works really, really well. And I think with this build, with the 2 blues, you could probably afford to run the Dark Winter and not bother too much about having preservation on the gun. But again, personal preference, it's there to be played around with. And you can do that as well. We're going to rip that blue screen. But let me know in the comments down below what you think. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Or come on over to Twitch and say hello. Thank you for watching, agents. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.